What did I do with my phone? Did I bring my phone down here?
I thought you set it right beside you.
I thought I brought it down here, but then...
Well, let me go up and I'll find it for you. I got to...
I might have put it on the thing.
Charger.
Yeah, I might have put it on the charger.
I guess we can go.
Oh, here it is.
Okay, Terry and Lynn. I don't know. Should I?
It only has 35%.
Oh, you're in big trouble, woman.
Yeah, it'll probably go dead on me, but I put it in here because in case it rings.
Okay. Shall I let it go? Let's just go. All right, ready? Let's just roll with it.
Roll with it, baby.
Roll with it.
You're listening to the podcast where we talk about life, sports, family, and everything in between. Welcome to Just Talking Out Loud with your hosts, Ron and Terry.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Just Talking Out Loud. I'm Ron.
And I'm Terry.
We're glad to have you with us as we are headed into Christmas. Are you ready for Christmas, Terry?
No.
No. Well, you said that awful quick. You didn't even think twice about it. You went right into it and said no.
Well, I got to get through Thanksgiving first.
Terry, we were past Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know.
We're past Thanksgiving.
But I'm not.
We're already through it. We just did it. It's over. It's done. We had our turkey. Now it's time to move on. Because you have to understand where we are in our podcasting world.
I do understand what you're saying, but my podcasting world and my real world don't.
It doesn't match up.
They don't jive
Unless, see, here's the thing. If you want to stay on schedule, then we wouldn't be one ahead, see? We'd have to do it that week.
We'd have to do that.
We'd have to be, we'd have to sit down and actually do it, which we have been better. Now, some wintertime is a little easier. Would you not agree?
Yeah, I do agree that wintertime is
a little bit easier. Oh, so I have some questions that have actually, we have fan mail. Just came through just now. It's from Danielle, and it says, "Happy birthday, Terry."
Oh, thank you, Danielle.
Yeah, that's really nice. Thank you, Danielle. Now, I thought she had another one. Oh, she's a little bit behind. She's not going to lie. So she's not going to hear this probably right away. But she says, I'm listening to the episode about healthy snacks, and I couldn't remember I got to be honest with you, I'm not really sure what we talked about. But she said that chickpeas were mentioned, and she asked if we ever had roasted chickpeas.
Oh.
She said,
I think they would be good. I should try them. She said
they're crunchy, and you can do whatever flavor you want. They're great for having a crunchy snack. She says they actually sell them in the stores, but you can make them yourself. And she said she's done both. So
I would imagine because you could put barbecue, you could do whatever flavoring you want.
I do remember us talking about chickpeas, though.
Yeah, because that's part of the diet. I was on there was chickpeas on there on one of the salads. And
do we talk about? I don't know. She also said that. About magnesium, you take magnesium sometimes before bed, and she says 100% it works.
Yeah.
Cow Mag Complex, immediate release about 30, 45 minutes before bed, and I can feel it starting to kick in, makes me sleepy. These are the ones that are 300 milligrams from Endurance Products. So those of you that might be having some issues, maybe sleeping, Danielle, thank you for sharing that. Really appreciate that. Now, I had asked some questions on Facebook. And one of them got, some a
lot of riles.
Yeah, because I asked for a friend, but I'm not going to start with that one. I'm going to start with the other one that I had. Well, actually, I had a recipe for Thanksgiving turkey. I put on there, and it said first you set your oven to 350 degrees, and then after you season the turkey with all the usual stuff, you begin basting the turkey with equal parts of the following. A fifth of vodka, a fifth of rum, a fifth of bourbon, a fifth of gin. And then after you finish basting the turkey, you throw the turkey out and just drink the gravy. And you're good to go. And your Thanksgiving will be forgotten instantly. Well, unless you're sitting around the toilet afterwards, throwing up. That'd be us.
Because of the
we're not
raw
drinkers.
Poultry in your booze.
Okay, first question. You ready? Tell me if you think this is true. Now, our grandkids love mac and cheese. Tell me I'm wrong. The fancier mac and cheese gets, the less it tastes like mac and cheese.
This is true.
Do you believe that?
Yeah, but I mean, you can use a blend of cheeses, and I think it still tastes good.
Like a triple cheese mac, mac and cheese, whatever.
Yeah, it's like if they put too much breading in it, or if they put too much,
Yeah, it's about the same. Now, Matt said that, which we're hoping to have him on here soon. I know we keep talking about the MREs, but we are hoping to get that done here, I hope. Now that my son and future daughter-in-law will be on, hopefully, we're going to do another chip challenge.
Hopefully they'll be
which is bad because the chip challenge I have actually was for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Matt said that he's had the fancy mac and cheese from Sam's Club that he did not like, but he says he's had mac and cheese really fancy that are pretty good.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know what, like when you say fancy, I'm not even sure what I mean by fancy. You know what I mean? Like what?
Well, the kind they make their own macaroni, they put their own cheese sauce, and then they bake it in the oven. I mean, but there's different. I mean, there's different versions
you add
of
things,
it.
right?
I know some people add toasted bread on the top, or
There was something coming out from Kraft macaroni and cheese. I just heard this on the radio. There was a different type of mac and cheese, and it's coming out on Black Friday, but I can't remember what it was. I can't remember. It'll come to me. Kristen said yes. She doesn't. She agrees. The fancier it gets, the worse it gets.
It might be good if you took your homemade macaroni and cheese and put garlic bread on the top and let it soak up the cheese, and then you could dip it in the extra cheese.
Yeah,
that sounds yummy to me.
Velveeta. The old remember the big
old Velveeta packages.
That
we don't
brick
do that. Some
of
people still
Velveeta
do
cheese.
their Velveeta, babe.
I know. Hey, do you remember did we talk about the kiss last week?
I don't know if it was last week.
Do you remember where you
before.
experienced your first romantic kiss? Did we do this one?
You told everyone.
What? No, mine was at a high school dance. It wasn't really romantic, but it was my first kiss. My first romantic kiss was with you at Dairy Queen. Right between you and me and the banana split. Something like that. But I don't know. I don't remember saying because I got answers. I don't remember saying these answers. So,
okay.
So do you remember where you experienced your first romantic kiss? Do you remember yours? Romantic.
Yeah, we already discussed that.
When? Not the dryer. That's not romantic. That was your first kiss.
That was when I was a little.
There was nothing romantic about being behind the dryer and all the lint. That's not even sexy.
It was.
When is it?
I told you there was another one.
No, you didn't.
Middle school age. And you said it wasn't romantic because it was in a barn.
Oh, that? Oh, well, okay. I'll give you that. Maybe we did talk about this then.
I told you.
Did we talk about this? I mean, with this question?
I don't know if you had put the question out there.
Because Annette said in her car, that's where she had her first romantic kiss. Matt said at a party. Mark said at my first high school prom. Penny was at a school dance. They were walking home. And Dawn said outside a movie theater was her first romantic kiss. So mine was with you at Dairy Queen. And that's when I learned the word, or I learned how to French kiss.
You're so bad. You're so bad.
She's got an amazing tongue. All right, now here's the other one. Are you ready for this one? Okay, yeah. This is the one that has to, here's where it gets, these two will go together in a way. So this is the question I had. This is very simple. Do you wet, it's got a lot of answers, which is kind of, I guess the simple questions are better for people to answer. Do you wet your toothbrush before applying the toothpaste?
I think I do, yeah, most of the time.
And overwhelmingly, Joey said yes. Annette, yes. Jess, yes. Sherry, yes. Hot water. That's the part that threw me off.
Hot water.
Sherry and a couple other ones said hot water. And then someone said, Annette had said, Sherry, hot water? Because I thought the same thing. It's cold. I do cold. Well, I mean, when you say cold, it's as cold whatever comes out of the tap.
Well, hot water might kill any germs that might be on the
Does it?
toothpaste.
Or is it add? Because they say you're not supposed to brush your teeth in the shower. Because a lot of bacteria, all the steam and stuff. That's what they say. I don't know. Joe loves to brush his teeth in the shower. I don't know what else he's brushing. But okay, so Mona said yes. Carla, yeah. Matt, yeah. Danielle, yep. Melanie said she used to wet her toothbrush, But now she says she doesn't because it's more beneficial. Someone also said, John said always, Alan said yes. I got a lot of answers. Suzanne said no. She does not put water on the toothbrush. Penny said yes with hot water. Cheryl said yes. Dawn said no. But overwhelmingly, it's been more yeses than no's. Dawn said, I feel like it stays. Oh, this is why she says no. I feel like it stays on the brush better if the bristles are dry. If I wet it after toothpaste is on, then maybe she feels like she's, because you never notice, like sometimes it falls off and the ends. So I can see the point there. Mm-hmm. Tracy said always, who wants to scrub without foaming bubbles? And then Brad said yes. Now that was the question that was for, wetting the toothbrush. Now here's the question I had for a friend of mine. The question was, when you floss your teeth, do you use the dental floss more than one time?
I've been known to.
You use it more than once?
I've been known to, but not lately because we got that horrible floss I'm trying to get rid of.
Oh, that stuff is, that's like rope.
So I've been using lots and pitching it.
How many, I don't think anybody on this list said yes.
I mean, it kind of defeats the purpose.
Annette said no.
You're getting crap out
Mona
of your
said
teeth.
no.
You're supposed to throw
Joe
it
said
away.
ew. That's what Joe said to me. Janet said no. Mona said no. Tracy, no. Yuck.
Yuck.
Had to add the
That's
yuck.
what I would say.
Yeah.
I would say yuck.
Sherry said no and then laughed out loud. Carla said no. A lot of no's. Penny said,
kind of defeats
that's a
the
no.
purpose. Yeah,
she said, that's a no. Oh, by the way, Penny also said that from now on, she was. We had released an early episode before voting. I had put it out a little bit earlier. I put it on a Friday, thinking that maybe, but she said, you just ruined her whole, because she always listens on a Monday. She's got her plan. So what she said, what you should have done is had another episode on Monday, which we'll probably have to do.
So she heard the voting one on Monday.
But then she was waiting she heard it on Friday.
Okay.
But then she was waiting for another one on Monday because that's, she already heard the one
on Monday.
On Friday.
So did she forget to vote?
No.
No, but she just
but I'm just saying she wanted another episode.
She wanted to
she wanted another new episode.
Okay.
Even if it was short, she wanted another new one. Penny, no. Danielle, no. And then August said, I use those toothpicks. I tend to keep chewing on them for a while, like a toothpick, but never use twice. Now, August is the one that took the pictures at Lexi and Nathan's wedding. So there are some questions that we ask, and thank you everyone for answering, because I really appreciate that. But yours is usually a no then.
Yeah,
Wow, I guess my friend should rethink his.
I think it kind of defeats the purpose of cleaning your teeth. If it's sat around with germs on it and then you stick it back in your mouth.
Well, what if you're afraid of running out of the good dental floss, and then all you have left is that rope that you got in there?
Then you can go into
stuff's
the
horrible.
sewing kit and get some thread.
Well, that's not the same thing. That's not even close.
Well,
that's not going to clean your teeth.
Don't run out then.
Well, I don't want to run out.
You have to run to the store for dental floss then.
And I guess the other thing is, how long do you make it? Because sometimes I cut it too short.
Wrap it around your fingers so you can get in there good.
Yeah, because sometimes I make it too short.
I know, then you're trying to get right there. Yeah,
makes it kind of tough. All right, so I just thought this is kind of a goofy story, but I thought it was funny. This guy was in Abilene, Texas, and his name is really long. Casey Manuel Ronaldo Ray Soares is his name, and he wanted to rob a Family Dollar by pretending that he had a firearm. So he had a firearm. He was pretending to rob the Family Dollar, demanding cash from the register. But when the employee informed him that, well, the register won't open without a purchase, well, he attempted to buy nail clippers. But the clerk closed the drawer really quick and really kind of fooled his whole plan. She opened it and closed it real quick because she knew what he was trying to do. And he left, but soon was apprehended. But he actually was making a purchase just to rob the place. You know what I mean? Like he had to make a purchase. No, he's not a bright guy. No. And he was arrested.
Wouldn't you just hold up behind her until the next person purchased something?
That would be smart.
And have the gun to her back. And
obviously,
say,
she didn't have
empty
a gun.
the cash.
He didn't have one, obviously. He didn't have one.
Yeah.
obviously, but he bought something just to, make her feel good. And it still didn't work because she was a lot smarter than him. I wonder if he actually bought the nail clippers or
Who knows?
doesn't say. But now he's in jail on $35,000 bond. Another genius. What is the perfect formula for a night at home? What is I guess the question is, the formula for a perfect night at home? They actually have, because I like to stay at home, but what is the perfect formula for being at home? What do you want? Like a cozy blanket and a book? You want to watch a good movie, some popcorn? Do you have like a perfect type of formula you'd like to have just to be at home? Anything in particular stick out to you?
No.
Boy, you're just
I'm just
full of good information.
I
Thank you.
I love a good story and a comfy blanket, but that's a good snowy day, a whole day,
Well, a lot of people, instead of going to the club, they're chilling at home. They're happy to be homebodies, and I've always been that my whole life.
You've always been a homebody.
And so they have these ideas of best ways to kick back and just unwind and kind of feel better. What's the perfect night in? And a survey asked about
Pizza
2,000 people
and a movie.
what helps them relax.
A pizza
home.
and a movie and just kick back. And I used to really like a bath. I used to like.
You did. You used to do a lot of baths.
I used to just, like
That's
when
true.
the kids were little, I would used to, Calgon, take me away.
That is very true.
Just if I had a rough day with the kids and you came home, I would cook dinner and say, guess what? Mommy's hitting the bathroom and locking yins all out.
Yeah. Calgon, take her away. And they
Mhm.
did. So it finds the perfect night at home starts with kicking back from work about 5:30. Some people hop in the shower to wash the day away. But take your time, they said, because the ideal shower is how long?
20 minutes.
19 minutes. Very good. How did you know that?
I don't know.
Oh.
That's just my.
Well, you do get in there and you'll go,
Oh,
this-
I don't want to
I
leave.
don't wanna
I
leave.
I don't want to get out. Just let me stay in here.
there are a lot of snacks involved, which we have lots of snacks
That's
around the
what,
house.
yeah, that's what I said. Pizza and a movie.
Yep.
I mean, even if you already ate dinner, to get a late
Just sit on
night
the couch.
pizza and
Yeah.
movie, that's a good snack. Good feeling, like it's a comfort food.
Yeah.
you
By the
know?
way, we just started watching a new show called Man on the Inside, and it's so far it's been pretty good. It's kept
you
our
only
attention.
watched a couple.
We're only
though.
on 2, but
Mhm.
it's been kind of funny because
We'll see how it goes.
we'll see how it goes. Ted Danson is in it, and he's actually pretty good. I remember him from Cheers, but he's actually pretty funny in this. So if you're interested in trying something new, it's Man on the Inside. It's on Netflix. So you want to bring all the snacks to the couch. Your feet up no later than what time? You want to be on the couch by what
By
about
8 o'clock.
This said 6:42, so it's
Oh.
before 8.
Oh,
Which that shower got to be like 19 minutes, and then you cut it
Yeah.
off.
okay.
According to the poll, 74% of people look forward to having nothing to do when they clock out. That is true. It's nice. My brain kind of works goofy, where if I know I've got plans, it's kind of hard. But usually at night, we pretty much are in, especially you just babysat. So you're here. We do a podcast, but we're relaxing. We're just conversing with each other. I more than you.
Yeah.
Thanks. 2/3 say they feel most comfortable at home. 53% say staying in is more peaceful than going out. Well, of course it is.
Well,
Who wants to fight the traffic?
You hate lines.
I hate lines.
You hate most everything.
Well, there is one.
You
in
don't
here.
like restaurants at prime time because if you have to wait more than 15 minutes for a seat, you're not waiting.
Oh, I wish I had this story about how.
Am I
long-
right on that?
Yeah, I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting for food. I'll do 15 minutes. That's as long as I'm going to do. No more than that.
When we go on vacation, we call ahead if we can, or we go to the early bird special or something like that. Otherwise, Ron's not. I mean, we have waited for an hour on vacation.
On vacation, that's a whole different ballgame.
Then they have turned into nightmares.
Well, unfortunately, the one time it did,
Well,
yes.
I think there's it's probably been more than one.
I don't remember the one in it. So
Yeah,
I don't
it
want to
was
remember
really
that
bad.
one.
Yeah, I know.
48% admit they enjoy having the chance to just unwind, right? Like you were talking about taking a bath after their job. What they don't like is uninvited visitors. 55% say they hope to avoid anyone coming over during their downtime. Live-in loved ones and pets are the only exception. Well, of course, you got to have your pet. I mean, you've been gone all day. The
I
pet's
don't
going to
mind
jump
if
in.
someone stops by.
That doesn't
Do
bother
you? Most of the time,
well, it depends
doesn't
on what we're
bother.
doing.
Yeah, but 90% of the time,
Yeah,
it
usually
doesn't
we're not
bother
doing
me.
anything, but I'm
Yeah,
just
but
saying.
90% of the time,
Yeah,
it
it's fine.
doesn't. I mean, unless this coming week, I'm in the middle of Christmas decorating or, doing something, and
But I don't remember any, I don't know if anybody would just pop in. Do you? I mean, I don't know. They usually call.
Oh, they usually, they
text
they
and
usually
call.
do call or text.
Usually
or
the
something.
people that we know say, "Hey, are you guys home? Do you mind if we stop?" I don't. That's fine. I don't. I like that. I don't, once I get here, I have, for me, it's the conversation, get caught up, that kind of thing.
You
So
might
it's
go,
kinda nice.
oh, I didn't really want, and then.
But it's nice when they get here. You haven't seen them for a long time. Blah blah blah. So here are some activities that people like to do to help them relax. And one of them is reading. That's number one. Well, there's not really a number one, but actually your first two on this list is on here. Reading and
watching TV.
No.
Bath.
The bath. So reading a book, enjoy a hot bath, classic film, take a hot shower. Here's a little bit different. This would set me off on a different path by doing this. Light candles and relax with some music. The lights down.
Yeah, that'd be.
Wow, 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 wow.
Yeah.
That would just.
That would be his cue. You must be in the mood.
And that's not what.
That's the pounce mood.
That's the pounce mood. That's what that's called. Okay. Binge watch hot new TV series. Order food. Have it delivered.
Well, that's any kind of comfort food.
Now this seems like it wouldn't be relaxing, only because sometimes you like to bake, but it wouldn't be something you'd like baking something indulgent, but
then you got to eat it.
Well, no, it's not that. It just seems like it's just putting more work.
Well,
because you got to clean it up. Don't. I don't like it not sitting
I didn't feel that way when I was pregnant for Nathan, and I'd make brownies and eat the whole
yeah,
pan.
I know. That's true, but yeah, you did.
And I usually cleaned it up.
Yeah. I mean, brownies are always
because I would save
nice.
you one and I ate the whole pan.
Yeah, I eat the whole pan. Play board games with family and friends. Care for houseplants.
Which we forgot to do yesterday.
Who's we?
Me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we did forget to do that, didn't we? We'll have to do that. Listen to a podcast, which I hope you're doing right now. It'll be nice if they sit down and just listen to us, banter back and forth. Well, I am anyway. Try a new recipe. See, that doesn't seem like relaxing. Relax with yoga or stretching, which is not a bad idea if your back is hurting. And the last two, maybe have some home spa treatments, like maybe a face mask or something.
That might be good.
And finally, and it's something else that Terry does or has done, and sometimes still does when she has, actually, I just asked her today if she would be able to make this that was on Facebook for Lauren. And that was crocheting or knitting. So just some of the things. What do? You can text us to relax. What's something I like sitting down and just kind of trying to chill. I have a routine. I do have to get things ready I do have a radio show I do in the mornings. So I try and get that going, try to get this up and going, editing and all that stuff.
Yeah, you have a full-time job.
But I do have two full-time jobs. My hobby's full-time too, to a certain extent. We're going to do one more before we take a break. And I wish I had the one about, you had just mentioned about me, and there's actually a story about how long people wait for food, and I'm going to have to find it, and
Oh,
we'll do it hopefully next week if we can. If not, I also have some things I'd like to have Zach and Sarah on because there's two stories that came out. One story was about people rating their engagement, how they proposed,
mm-hmm.
and they rate them. So I wonder
So
how
they
how he
rated
would
their
rate her own.
significant other.
No, they were rating their own proposal, like
proposal.
how well they thought they did. So I was want to ask Zach, how well do you
they
think you
thought
did?
it and
On a rate.
well, she said yes, so it must have been okay.
And then we are going to talk about this one. We can ask.
It's more about it whether they really love you or not,
Yeah, that's right.
than it is about, you know what I mean?
After the break, we'll talk about brides are doing this instead of bachelorette parties. And we're still going to ask Sarah that question, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Just see what she says about it. But at first, here are some top toy gifts for the holidays because we are getting closer. As a matter of fact, when this airs, we'll be exactly 10 days away from Christmas, or
Oh,
maybe
my.
10 or 11. We'll be really close. And we'll be even closer because we celebrate. I was getting a lot of feedback about
People
how we do it,
celebrating,
and they
yeah.
like how we do it because they have the same issue where the kids are
I
going
know
from house to house.
when our kids were real little, my mom was still living
We did
up
it.
here, and we
We
had
did
to
it.
leave.
Yeah.
Well, we usually did Christmas Eve at your mom's, and then Christmas Day at with
A
my
lot of people
family.
do that. I like that.
Now that's not too bad for Christmas,
No.
but Thanksgiving
Yeah,
we
you
were
can't do
always
that.
trying to
Yeah.
get both in. We went from one. Your mom usually had the early, and then
Yep.
we went to my mom's.
But you always feel rushed.
Yeah, you always felt like you had to get up. You just got done eating, you had to get up and go. But all the grandmas want to see the grandkids.
And I don't know when we came up with this. How we've been doing this for a couple years, I think.
Oh, right before COVID, I think
And
she started.
it just-
right during COVID.
What the idea was, and as I was explaining today, was because the kids are trying to run around. We just
with their
thought
in-laws and everything.
it'd be nice for them to just, if we took a day before, the day after, whatever. We usually do it before, but it does feel nice that we're able to kind of be in one place, all be together, not
and
be
for
rushed.
4 or 5 hours without being interrupted.
Correct.
Without having to run any place without. And so we did Thanksgiving this year on
Yes,
Sunday before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we used to do it Saturdays, but
Yeah, and then I think we're doing Christmas the Saturday before Christmas.
yeah, so it'll be ours will be coming up this week.
Yeah.
But the thing of it is, does it push us a little bit? Yeah, but we just do grab bags. It's not that bad.
Yeah, we don't buy for all the adults anymore.
Just the
we
kids,
just
the grandkids.
The adults all put a name in and
Yeah.
draw one name out. And then the kid, and then we all buy we only have 2 little ones, so it's not too bad yet.
No, I don't.
I mean, if you get to the point where you have 8 or 10 grandchildren, you could put the grandchildren's name all in
you could.
for
but-
each grandchild to buy for another grandchild,
Oh yeah, you could do that. That'd be kind of cool.
so
Yeah.
that everyone gets a gift. And
Yeah. I like. I mean, we for a long time we bought for everybody for
Oh,
a
yeah.
very long time,
we did.
and I think it just got to the point where it's what, let's.
But now we spend a little bit more on
Yes.
the name we
Yes.
get because
Yeah.
we were always buying 10, 15. I mean, because you and I never went over. Like when I was staying home with kids, I didn't
No, we-
spend more than we make. I didn't charge
Right.
thousands of dollars at Christmas time and then make up for it. I usually had a Christmas club account so that I could do that.
That's right. We did.
And then but I would buy something for your brother and your sister and your,
Yeah. So anyway, that's what we do, and it's worked out very well for us so far. And I like the idea. And I'll tell you the other thing this year's a little bit different. Our Thanksgiving is, we're going to have other people in, but or your side is coming.
Yeah,
We
we're
didn't-
going to
Didn't think they were
Thanksgiving.
coming, but we're going to
Yeah.
have it here. But that's fine. I mean, that's nice. I mean, I took the week off, so it doesn't matter. So it's kind of nice just to have that week just to relax. I already had the week. I'm doing the same thing. I'm
Yeah.
kind of actually falling into kind of relaxed because I know I don't have to go to work tomorrow. But now when this airs, I'll have to go to work tomorrow. That's beside the point. We'll get it all worked out eventually. But anyway, so that's how we celebrate our holidays for the last couple of years. And so now shopping's in full swing. And so the survey asked what the most popular gifts include. Like if you had to include categories of the most popular gifts. Clothing is number one, which I find hard to believe because it's,
People
it's tough
don't
to
dress
buy.
anymore.
No, and it's tough to find the right size. Although Lauren liked the pants.
Did she?
Yeah. So
Did I?
I'll take
I just
them.
told her they're lounging pants. They're
yeah,
just
that's what
to
they are.
lounge
She
around
said
the
that's
house.
perfect.
I just figured, I can always use another pair just to hang out in.
So I was surprised clothing was number one because a lot of our family are like, nah, don't buy me clothes. Now the kids, you buy, you can do that because it's a little easier to do 2T, 3T, 4,
yeah.
a little easier to get there. And they're going to maybe wear it once. But as far as adults, if there's something in particular,
Well, if I ask for clothing, I even put the color.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want a medium sweatshirt in this color, and because I got it. The one time I asked for pink to go with because I have 3 or 4 pairs of gray leggings, like exercise leggings. So
clothing was number one, gift cards number 2, and gift cards are big.
Yeah.
I like gift cards. Toys number 3, books, video games, and other media 4, candy and food rounded out that. So top toys for the holidays, top 10 for we'll do girls first.
Okay.
Girls, ladies first. Top 10, number 10 for girls, Squishy Squishmallows. What is Squishmallows?
I have no idea.
Know what Squishmallows is? We are out of touch. We don't have any girls to buy for yet. Maybe someday. Number 9 is electronics even for girls. Clothes number 8. I could see girls wanting some clothes. Maybe.
I would think girls want clothes more than boys, especially once they hit like teenagers, like preteen, teen.
Right. Barbie Dream House number 7. Baby dolls number 6. Top 5 Disney items number 5. Makeup and beauty. Girls getting into makeup and stuff want to do it. Legos number 3. Dolls number 2. And the number 1 thing for girls.
Number 1.
Barbie. One Barbie. For boys, number 10, trucks. Spider-Man number 9. I think Fenn is all over this. Number 8 is Nerf.
The one that dances they have at Sam's Club every time the commercial comes on.
The Spider-Man?
Beckett just dances and does this like.
Oh, you weren't up there when he was dancing when Zach was playing the piano, were you?
I came up out.
He went
right
right by
that.
Zach and he was dancing as he was playing the piano. It was so cute. 8 is Nerf, video game consoles, of course, number 7. Remote controlled cars, number 6. PlayStation, number 5. Video games, number 4. Cars, number 3. Hot Wheels, 2. And the number 1 thing for boys this holiday is Legos. Legos has still got a hold on kids. Even my kids, the older kids, love
the Legos.
Love the Legos. So that's some top holiday toys.
Zach
maybe
would still take a nice
absolutely. Okay, when we come back, we'll talk a little bit about brides are ditching this instead of doing the bridal showers and
not the showers,
or the bridal parties, right? Is that what I said? Yeah, bachelorette parties. Sorry. And also, we'll talk about what people have left behind in a hotel.
Oh.
That's all coming up next.
I'm afraid of that one.
So you want to start a podcast. Maybe you're listening to the show today and you're thinking to yourself, boy, that would be fun. And I have a lot of things I want to talk about. Maybe today is the day. Maybe you're looking for a new marketing channel, or you have a message that you'd like to share with the world, or you just think it would be fun to have a talk show. Now, it is a lot of fun just talking to your friends. Maybe you have ideas about sports, life, or whatever your passion is. Today's the day. Podcasting is easy, it's inexpensive, and it's a fun way to expand your reach online. And where should you go? Buzzsprout. It's hands down the easiest, and it's the best way to launch, promote, and track your podcast. And your show, believe it or not, can be online and listed in all the major podcast directories in minutes, like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcast, and you wouldn't believe how many more there are. And they make it simple to join all of them. Podcasting is not hard when you have the right partners, and Buzzsprout is the team to join. They are passionate about your success. You can join over 1,000 podcasters already using Buzzsprout. We're one of them. We've been on Buzzsprout from the beginning, and I'm so glad I joined up. I had a little bit of an issue, emailed a customer service rep, and they got back to me within 5 minutes. And they had me calm down. It wasn't that hard, and what I was doing was my fault. So here's all you got to do. Click on the link in the show notes. It tells Buzzsprout we sent you. You can support our show And if you get a paid plan, you get a $20 gift certificate from Amazon. Now, here's some other things that Buzzsprout provides. Like, you get a great looking podcast website. Now, a lot of people think, oh, I got to get a website, got to pay for that. No, you don't. They provide it for you. Also, they have audio players. Maybe you have a website. All you want to do is promote your show on your own website. You can do that with their audio players. And you can also drop it into other websites and on Facebook or Twitter. And they help you do it all. Believe me, Buzzsprout is the way to go. They've helped me immensely, and I've had a lot of fun doing it. So maybe today is a day for you to start your podcast. And if you do, check out the link below in the show notes and get a $20 Amazon gift card. So I was talking, Terry and I were, Terry was cooking, and I saw this story, and I asked her about it, about bachelorettes. Brides are ditching bachelorette parties for solo trips.
And that's not been Sarah's take on this. Because some of her weddings she's been in have had bachelorette weekends that they expect you to come up with a couple $1,000s to go skiing or to go to the lake or whatever. And not only do they want you to pay for your room, part of you, say you're sleeping four and, in a room or whatever, 1/4, but they want you to come up with extra for the bride so the bride doesn't have to pay for anything. And that includes her food. And you figure if you're going to a nice hotel or a nice place that's a couple $100s a night, even if you're dividing it by 4 because there's 4 people in a room, plus if it's a nice place you're going to have to eat out, you're 20 or more dollars for each meal.
Yeah.
You figure there's 6 or more meals you have to eat out, depending on how long you have to travel, plus the travel time and how you're going to get there and that. I mean, it could get really expensive to have a bachelorette weekend, and that's, the kind of things she's come across.
Well, that's why I guess they're getting away from it. It says, usually bachelorette parties are, like you said, a celebration with friends before the wedding, and they've turned into much more elaborate events, which you just mentioned.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Like they said, this says here, bachelorette parties are often multi-day trips involving plane tickets, matching outfits, a lot of drinking, the cost of which can add up, pretty fast.
She's like, I don't have $2 extra $1,000 to go on the trip,
Yeah, there's a lot of brides that love these extravagant parties that they get to be the star, and some opting for getaway all by themselves instead, though. Some just want to get away by themselves. The solo trip trend, or solorette, has become more popular with brides who find these over-the-top bachelorette parties to be stressful, a little overwhelming. And they rather would unwind and recharge before their big day. So going solo allows the bride to have uninterrupted time to focus on herself, which can be, I guess, restorative.
I think it might be nice if you went to a spa and had your nails done and your,
I didn't think about
had
massage.
a massage and like a massage spa and, got some yoga in and got your nails done and a facial. And that might be nice.
They talk about, and this actually, Brooke Sproul is the one that's a therapist. It says sometimes when you get away from all the stresses, because, think about all the stresses that they've trying to, the dress, and then if you're involved with the catering and the whatever you're doing, it can be, ugh. So I could see why they, rather than having the stress of making sure everybody's having a good time.
That's why Zach and Sarah said they wanted to go simple. They wanted to just let's just have a spaghetti dinner and
it's fine with me.
A nice little church wedding, and a spaghetti dinner, and let's be done with it. Just quit trying to impress everyone. Say hello, congratulations. Just have a fun day and just easy peasy.
I think you're right. I think you Well, I mean, whatever helps the bride get. Well, you had said, because when I first brought it up, I said they're going on a solo trip, and you said, "What if they meet somebody?" While they're gone,
the masseuse might break up the wedding.
It might just hit that right nerve, like,
wow,
happy ending, and the next thing you know, she's
canceling
the whole thing. I'm out. I want the guy with the magic fingers.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I mean, I could see it does make sense though in a way to just
Especially
get
like
away
a
on your
spa
own.
day.
Yeah.
Like
I didn't think of a spa. She doesn't mention that, but I think that would be, something pretty cool to do. And it wouldn't cost a whole lot of money, I wouldn't think.
no, I mean, it depends on. I mean, you could do a spa day even close to home or in your own town.
Well, yeah, you
I'm
don't
sure
have to
they
go.
have a lot of,
You can do it. Yeah, you can do massages anywhere, really.
Mm-hmm.
But, well, you want to get a good one, I guess. Right? Well, when I say good massage, I don't mean a good, never mind. Me love you long time. Not like that. No, it's not like that. All right. So, question for you. You ready?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about shoplifting?
Have I ever thought about it?
Even when you were young, do you ever think, oh, I'd like to?
Oh, I've probably done it.
So this question was actually
Not like, full out where I put something down my bed.
a 65-inch television and run out the door.
Yeah. But,
People do it. They've done it.
how many kids didn't pick up the bubble yum at the end of the counter at the
Oh,
grocery
the bubble
store?
yum.
Whenever the mom said no, they just kind of stuck it in their pocket. And
Nobody's looking.
mm-hmm.
So the question was asked, have you ever thought about shoplifting? It turns out a lot of people haven't just considered it, they've actually done it.
Well, that's what I said.
According to this new survey from Lending Tree, nearly a quarter, 23%, have shoplifted. About 1 in 20 have done it within the last year.
Oh, my.
The personal finance site survey of 2,000 people reveals that more than half of those who did shoplift were older than 16 when they did it. Shoplifters tend to hide items on their bodies or in their purse or bags. 25%
Or if
just
you have like a amount you don't want to pay over something, and it's like, oh, that's way too expensive, but I really want it.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. How do you get it out the door?
Well, I don't know.
I've never done it.
I see. I watch for them to go on sale, but
That's how you walk. Yeah, you pay for it.
yeah,
These people
but,
are hiding on their bodies or in their purse or bags.
But
Some
sometimes
just
I
walk
get
right
what I
out.
want for $3. You have to admit.
25%, so they just walk out of the store with the loot in plain view.
Really?
Just walk right out.
And no one stops
And
them.
no one's, I find that hard to believe. Why do they do it? 90% of
Just
all
to
the
get away
people
with
say
it. That's why our prices are so high.
they steal because of inflation and the economy.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I think they're doing it for the
for the
buzz,
the thrill of it that I got away with it. Hey, you see this $30 blouse? I got it for nothing.
34% shoplift because they can't afford the prices. 30% do it to make ends meet. 27% say they steal to save a few bucks. Shoplifters are more likely to steal from big chain stores, not so much from mom and pops. So they have some kudos, I guess. Big chain stores. Either way, you're still stealing.
Yeah.
They say it's easiest to get away with in grocery stores. 46% say it's
Well,
easier
I've
in
seen
grocery
people
stores.
eating the stuff in the grocery store, and then I don't know whether they pay it.
Do you think it's easier than department stores and convenience stores than grocery store?
Well, and
Food.
nowadays when you have your self-checkout, I bet it is easier.
Yeah, but they're supposed to be
'cause
monitoring to that.
They're
pretty-
supposed to be
monitoring that.
monitoring that, but
Yeah.
and it does show like at some
Regularly.
of them they have regularly.
Said regularly.
Because some of them have a camera on you, like you're on camera,
Yeah, because
so
you can.
know they're
Aldi's,
looking.
I'm looking. It says
Yeah.
in monitoring and
Yeah,
in process. So that's when you go,
yeah.
or you flash them.
Flash on
Bloop,
you.
bloop, nothing like that. The most commonly stolen items are food and non-alcoholic drinks, clothing, accessories, or jewelry, makeup or cosmetics. 52% of shoplifters have gotten away with it. 48% have been caught.
I
So
would
there's
think
a good
lot.
amount
I
getting
would think,
caught.
Yeah.
And after being busted, 33% got a warning, 24% were arrested, 22 were banned from the store. But not all shoplifting is intentional. 41% of Americans have said they accidentally have taken something without paying for it.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure you could.
Remember
do
how you
that.
put something on the bottom of the buggy and forget it's there?
there and then go out and then
I think Lexi said she had a thing of toilet paper and she put it up underneath and forgot to scan it. And they caught it. She's like, holy crap, how did I, and she went back through. But it can happen. Like dog food, you just forget to, you're in a hurry. Kids are, I want
especially
this,
if
I
you've got
want
two little
that.
kids and you're just trying to get out of there.
Nearly half of them felt guilty. 32% were embarrassed. 51 didn't bring it back to the store to pay for it or return it. So they didn't bring it back. So even though they felt guilty, they still kept it anyway. But I've never
Intentionally.
not intentionally thought about stealing. I thought, boy, that's really nice. I like that. I like if they had that what is that air machine we keep seeing online? That's pretty nice. I'd like to have one of those,
but I wouldn't. Go on sale.
I'd wait for it to go on sale for sure. I actually asked for it for Christmas.
Oh, okay.
So who knows? Maybe I'd like to know if it works. You just plug it in and it's supposed to, you put in whatever the amount is and then you just let it go. I'd like to know if it actually works. I guess that's the biggest thing. Because you don't know if it's.
Well, they have a lot of things for like paying out now too. Like they have different pillows for your neck. And feet, and then
what was that? Nora or something?
But they're all expensive. But you don't.
It's $100.
It's a lot to put into something if it doesn't help it.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't know. The foot. I mean, if you have problems with your feet circulation, it's good to have something.
Yeah.
But $100, I guess it might be worth. Or just get a foot massage. But you can't do a foot massage because you'd kick the masseuse in the face because you're too ticklish. So that's not going to work. I mean, I'd rub your feet, but you can't see. Look, even the thought of it made you put your foot down.
Mm-hmm.
Just the thought of it.
Yep.
You got them clamped to the floor just in case. I'm going to run over there and grab them, which I'm
Don't
not.
touch them, they kick.
I know. All right, here's some things that people have left behind in hotels.
Oh, I'm afraid of these.
Sleazy
hotels would be even worse.
Oh, let's see.
Ones that go by the hour.
They do that by the hour? Okay, so here's some of the common items left behind by hotel
common
guests.
Makeup, toothbrush,
underwear, number 5. That's the by the hour.
Yeah.
In a hurry.
Makeup. Forgot their underwear.
Toiletries, adapters, number 3. I could see that. You're always losing your charging cable. Number 2, dirty laundry and clothes. I think they left in there because they didn't want to do their laundry when they went home. That's basically why they did that.
It wasn't their favorite shirt, so they don't care.
And chargers and power banks also left behind. I thought there was more than that story because this one says something about. Oh, this says left behind by travelers. 10% left behind their dentures.
Oh, they're expensive. They're expensive to replace. I would want them back.
Some staff members have gone to the extreme to reunite guests with their possessions. Hotels.com dubbed some workers hotel heroes, one driving 100 miles to return a passport. 100 miles they drove to meet somebody.
A passport,
they left their
passport would be, but you can't get out of the country with it. What if you were in the wrong country?
Another person ran several blocks to deliver items before a cruise ship departed, and one shopping to replace a lost teddy bear that a young traveler had lost. Well, I don't know anybody at these hotels I stay in would do that. Maybe they would. The oddest room service requests consisted of in a bathtub that was filled 4 pounds of bananas and a caviar hot dog. So they filled the bathtub with 4 pounds of bananas and then had a caviar hot dog. At hotels.com, they know us by name, it says, we're asking to reveal some of the secrets behind memorable stays. Some people, have you ever had a memorable, I don't know if I've ever had a memorable stay. Oh, that was it. That was the most
a stinky
common
stay.
Oh my God, that was the worst. Oh my goodness.
He forgot to look on the thing and he got a pet in a smoking room. And the pet smoking room had an odor of mustiness,
was it bad?
stale cigarettes, and bad pets.
I couldn't wait to get out of there. It was so bad.
It had a bad odor.
Man. That's why I'm always afraid to just, you
Book
you look
something
at the
online.
pictures online. It looks okay, but it wasn't like an off.
No, it was a comfort. It was
I thought comfort inns are good. I don't know.
It was something like that. It was one of those.
It didn't say by the hour.
Yeah.
I thought it was okay.
But
guess it
you
was
didn't
by the
pay
hour.
attention, and you booked a
No, I
smoking
did not.
pet room, and you
I did
didn't
not pay
realize
attention.
that.
Okay, so here's some wacky things that were found in sewers. And unfortunately for Zachary, he probably wish he could find something in his sewer besides no pipe left. One person wondered how you'd fit a garden shed into a sewer, why a Ken doll was found swimming around in there, and what other weird items were found by maintenance crews. And the list of the 10 strangest things that people have found in sewers: pieces of garden hose, false teeth, underwear, chopped up bed frames, eyeglasses, wallets, keys. These were all in the sewers. I don't know how you get your false teeth in there, but I guess a lot of wallets, a lot of people losing their wallets in the sewer. A Dora the Explorer action figure and a Ken doll, as I said, was down there. A lot of keys. So if you're looking for your keys, probably in the sewer. Car tires. And
How do you get a whole car tire in the
I don't
sewer?
know. It's down there somewhere. Just some of the things that are left in they're found in sewers. We wonder why we're having so many issues with things backing
Pipes.
up.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, Zachary probably wishes there was something in it so he could clear it out and not have to pay all that money to have your pipes replaced.
Mhm.
That's a tough one for anybody. Doesn't matter who you are or where you are in life. Anything over $10,000.
I wonder if his plan that the people had paid for, I don't think that it would have even paid for that.
The plan? Oh, probably not.
Because the
Probably doesn't
people
include it.
had a plan, a year warranty or something like that. But I bet it wouldn't have paid for that.
I think you're 100% right. I don't think it would have.
I think it would pay if your roof leaked or something like that, but I don't think it would pay for sewage pipes,
I don't think
cables,
so. Nope.
stuff like that.
I don't think so either. That's the insurance is
Your electricity, I don't think it would. If you had a short in your electricity someplace, I don't think it'd pay for that either.
I'm with you. I know it wouldn't.
Because some of those things are hard to find and it takes too long and they won't pay out for the labor to find it.
Okay, we'll leave with this story. This is our last story of the show, and this is just a weird story. In California, authorities found out about a car insurance scam that was going on, and it actually involved a man that put on a bear suit and then would get in the cars and then claim that they were trashed by a bear. So he'd put the suit on, get in the car, rip all the inside out of the car, and these videos were submitted to the insurance company. It showed the bear committing the destruction, but closer inspection of the video made it pretty clear that it was really a human being
In a
bear suit, which really is it's really ruining the reputation of all bears. I mean, these poor bears. If there's a lawsuit here, I can see it. The bear scam reportedly ended up costing insurance companies about $142,000. The bear costume was later discovered in the home of one of the suspects. Wouldn't you think you just burn the costume? Are we getting dumber as a society?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like we're getting dumber.
Yes, they are.
So they thought that they could dress up as a bear and scam
The insurance company.
insurance companies, which some insurance companies are kind of scammers. So you're scamming a scammer because they take your money, they just don't want to give it back to you. When you
and
need
then
it.
then you have an actual claim that's not a bear,
And they fight you over it.
and they fight
That's
you
not
over
a
it,
bear.
yes.
Yes.
Not a bear.
A bear ate our sewer pipes. I saw it. Just terrible. How he got in there, I don't know. All right, that's it for today's show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Every Monday we have a new episode. Don't forget to subscribe. Send us out to your friends. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook or X at Just Talking Out Loud, TALKIN. Got to be careful because there's other shows that have the
Are
G,
talking out loud.
have the G in it. We're
Mhm.
talking. Terry and I are just talking.
Yeah.
That's how we do it. What else? No, don't forget, you can text us. Text us. Danielle just sent birthday wishes to my beautiful wife that just turned 29.
Again.
And 29 again. And also, you can use SpeakPipe if you'd like to be on the air. We'll, leave a message for
Put your
us.
beautiful voice on
Tell us
there.
what you'd like us to talk about. We'll do that too. Text us that too. So thanks for listening. We're out.
Happy holidays.
Thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed today's show.